Howdy, Sully from Tiger Bricks here, and with the release of the Shire set on April 1st, 2025, I think now is a good time to talk about this set, the LEGO Hobbit, set number 79003, The Unexpected Gathering. This set has 6 minifigures, 652 pieces, and retailed in the United States for $70 when it was released in 2012. Unfortunately, I don't have the box to show you guys, but let's just get into the review. Taking a look at the instructions, you can see it's a little different from how instructions are printed nowadays. It's a little bit cut off on the edge, so I'm not really a fan of that, but if you open it up, it's actually printed sideways, so that's a little interesting. As far as the build process goes, it's what you would expect for a set that's over 12 years old now. Like I said in the intro, this set comes with 6 minifigures, and they are some of the greatest minifigures ever made, so let's get into them. The first minifigure in this set is, of course, young Bilbo Baggins. This is a Hobbit set after all, so he's gotta be in it. Next up we have Gandalf the Grey, and this guy's not very original. He comes in a bunch of sets and not really the best of the lot. Next up we have Bombur the Dwarf, definitely one of the best minifigures ever made. He's got a super nice beard mold that just looks great. Next up we have Dwalin the Dwarf, also a super cool minifigure, super cool cape and beard, and he kind of reminds me of a God of War character. Next up we have Balin the Dwarf, also a super cool hair and beard mold. He kind of looks like Santa though, so I don't know. And finally we have Bofur the Dwarf, sorry, and he's got a super cool cape mold, one of the best. Taking a look at the build, it may not look like much today, but this was the bee's knees in 2013. My little 11-year-old, I guess, mind, only wanted this set, and it's the only thing I asked for Christmas in 2013. For some reason I really wanted it because it came with a lot of food items, and I was a minifigure collector and I like to have a lot of accessories for my minifigures. Unfortunately, I actually lost most of those accessories, so they're not going to be in this review. Of course, the build is kind of like a diorama. It's not fully enclosed. That's kind of something that I wish that they would have done, is make one that's fully enclosed. I'm not even sure if the new one is going to look like that. I'm kind of not looking at any pictures. I just want to go in and build it blind. There's a nice circular door that allows you to open up and let the dwarves into Bag End, or Bilbo's house. This of course recreates the movie scene where there's an unexpected gathering of dwarves and Gandalf where, they have to go on the unexpected journey. You might notice that there's a lot of brown on this set. It is of course a grassy hillside house, so there should be a lot of brown. But around this era, it was called Brittle Brown for a reason. A lot of this stuff will break. If you're looking to buy this set secondhand, not only is it going to cost you $300, $400, it also could be pretty hard to get brown pieces that aren't going to completely shatter. I myself have rebuilt the fence in the front at least a dozen times over the course of owning this set. But anyways, back to the build. The roof actually detaches. Not that that's special, it happens in a lot of LEGO sets, but it comes off and it allows you to open up the inside and really gives you a better view. And the roof itself is brick built, so that's always a plus. It's not just one giant plate. But as you can see, it's more like a diorama now. You have a lot more access to the interior. Back in 2014, 2015, that kind of era, I would use this a lot on Instagram pictures for minifigures and posing them. Overall, it's just kind of a wholesome looking scene. You can have people appearing in the door. I like it a lot. Add some nice orange warm lighting and it's just a really cozy place to take pictures and have a good scene set up. As far as my complaints about the set goes, it's mainly just the vegetation, the bush in the front, the flowers, the tree leaves, they always fall off. It's kind of annoying. And that's not even about age, that's just how the set's always been. But yeah guys, this is one of my favorite sets of all time. It's definitely in my top 5 and it was well worth the $70 back in 2012. I can't say that it's worth the $300 in 2025 because you'd probably be better off buying the new one for $270, which even then is a little bit overpriced. The minifigures are great, even iconic, if you can believe that. I'm definitely looking forward to comparing this to the new Shire, although it's just Bag End, let's be honest. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing, as it's always appreciated. See ya.